To find the real root of the equation x into e power x minus 2 equal to 0 to 3 decimal places by Newton's method. So let the given function be f of x, which is x into e power x minus 2. Now let us find the roots. Where does it lie? So f of 0 is nothing but minus 2 and f of 1 is e minus 2, which is 2.7183 minus 2, which is 0.7183. So we can say that root lies between 0 and 1, which is closer to 1. So let us consider x naught as 1. X naught is 1. So what is f of x? F dash of x will be x into e power x plus e power x. So f dash of 1, that is f dash of x naught, which is e plus e, that is nothing but 5.4366. So first approximation is nothing but x1, which can be written as x naught minus f of x naught by f dash of x naught. We know the value of f of x naught, which is nothing but 0.7983 by 5.4366 is nothing but f dash of x naught. If we simplify, the value will be 0.8679. Now similarly, second approximation is nothing but x2 is equals to x1 minus f of x1 by f dash of x1. Values will be 0.8679 minus 0.0672 by 4.4491, which will give you 0.8529, but we need only up to 3 decimal places. So the answer is 0.853, which is option B. Between x-axis, x is equal to 0, which is y-axis, and x is equal to 1. And a curve through a points whose coordinates are given, tabulated. Now we have to find the area. So here, let us calculate the area by Simpson's rule, which will be the easiest method. Here, clearly we can see that h is nothing but 0.25. So there is a jump of 0.25. So h is 0.25. And y naught is 1. X naught is nothing but 0. Similarly, this is y naught, y1, y2, y3 and y4. So as we need required volume, then this can be generated by 0 to 1 pi times of y square dn, which is pi h by 3 into y naught square plus y4 square plus 4 times of y1 square plus y3 square plus 2 times of y2 square. If we substitute all the values and simplify, then the answer will be 2.8192, which is nothing but option A.
Of expectation of x is. Suppose here assume expectation of x is k, which is a constant. It is going to be a mean value. So expectation of a constant is nothing but a constant, because it is the expectation is nothing but a linear variable. So k is nothing but expectation of x. That is option B is correct.
It is given that from a pack of cards, 2 cards are drawn at random. Now we have to find the probability that both the cards will be king if the first card is not replaced. Now we know that there will be 4 kings out of 52 cards. So in the first pick, what is the probability? Out of total 52, we are taking 1 card, so 52C1. And what is the probability that it is a king? There are 1 chance out of 4, 4C1. So which is nothing but 4 by 52. This is in the first pick. But in the second pick, what is he saying? The card is not replaced. If the card is not replaced, there will be only 51 cards here and 3 kings, because already we have taken 1 king. So what is the probability? The next probability will be 3 by 51, which is nothing but 1 by 221. That is option D. To find the conjugate complex of the complex number 1 by 1 plus I. Now in order to find the conjugate complex, first we have to convert this into A plus IB form. In order to convert this into A plus IB form, we have to rationalize. So we'll rationalize the denominator. Its rationalizing factor is 1 minus I. So we'll multiply and divide the given complex number by 1 minus I. So 1 into 1 minus I is 1 minus I by 1 plus. We know that I square is minus 1. So this will become plus 1. So the given complex number is nothing but 1 by 2 times of 1 minus I. Now, the conjugate complex of this number is nothing but 1 by 2 times of 1 plus I, which can be written as 1 by 2 times of 1 plus I. Again, if I further rationalize this by 1 minus I into 1 minus I. Then this will be half of 1 plus 1 by 1 minus I, which can be written as half into 2 by 1 minus I. So the required answer is 1 by 1 minus I, which is nothing but option A.
A body of mass 10 kg moving with a velocity of 1 meter per second is acted upon by a force towards the moving of 50 Newton for 2 seconds. The final velocity will be. Here, due to the acting of force towards the motion of the body, so here the acceleration gained by the mass is F is equal to ma. From this we can have F by m. Here where F is equal to 50 Newton and mass is 10 kg, so that the acceleration gained by the member is 5 meter per second square, so that the final velocity is initial velocity plus acceleration into time. So here it is, initial velocity is 1 meter per second, and here the final velocity is 5 into 2, which is equal to 11 meter per second. So here the right answer is 11 meter per second, and in the option the right option is D. D is the right answer. Ratio of moment of inertia of a rectangle and that of a triangle having same base and height with respect to their bases will be. Here let us say the height and base are h and b. Then we know that the moment of inertia with respect to its base for a rectangle is equal to bh cube by 3, and the moment of inertia with respect to its base for a triangle is equal to bh cube by 12. But we know that generally the area moment of inertia for a rectangle is bh cube by 12 and for a triangle is bh cube by 36. But these are the moment of inertia about its center of gravity or its central axis of the objects. But here it is asked that the ratio of moment of inertia with respect to their bases. So that here with respect to their bases, these are the values, and the ratio is bh cube by 3 to bh cube by 12, and it is equal to 4 is to 1. So the right answer is 4 is to 1. A thin cylinder with both ends closed is subjected to internal pressure P. The longitudinal stress at the surface have been calculated as sigma naught. The maximum shear stress at the surface will be equal to. Here it is given that the longitudinal stress induced in the shell is given by sigma naught. So here sigma L is equal to sigma naught, but we know that the maximum shear stress is equal to sigma C minus sigma L by 2, where sigma C is the circumferential stress and sigma L is the longitudinal stress. And here we know that the circumferential stress is equal to the 2 times longitudinal stress, that is 2 times sigma naught. So that here it is equal to 2 sigma naught minus sigma naught by 2, so that it is 0.5 sigma naught, and in the option the right option is D. D is the right answer.